Hey, buenos días, Pastor Junior, and I just want to share this statement que dice, there's a statement que dice, when we are thankful, right? When we are thankful, we acknowledge that God exists. I know we got some time still for Thanksgiving. We're not in November yet, pero, but there's a statement que dice, when we are thankful, we acknowledge that God exists. And I think that speaks volume. I think that speaks volume porque when we are thankful, we acknowledge that God exists, right? Thanksgiving reveals our fellowship with God. So when we know God, we should be thankful, right? Once again, ahí te va otra vez. It says when we are thankful, we acknowledge that God exists, right? So when we know God, right? So when we know, so once again, Thanksgiving reveals our fellowship with God, right? Thanksgiving reveals our fellowship with God, right? And with God, Thanksgiving reveals our fellowship with God. So when we know God, we should be thankful, right? So when we know God, we should be thankful, right? And once again, Thanksgiving reveals our fellowship with God. Thanksgiving, when we are thankful, we acknowledge that God exists. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet todavía, but I wanted to give out this message on Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving is not only Thanksgiving is not just a feeling, right? But it's a form of worship that acknowledges God's goodness and God's character, right? Otra vez. Thanksgiving is not just a feeling, but a form of worship that acknowledges God's goodness, love, acknowledges God's goodness, and character. Amen. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Orale, God bless you guys.